important focal point in the era of player empowerment.
Stupid. Give me that.
By not becoming a complete nut.
LeBron, nigga.
To 16 All-Star games, 6 All-Defensive teams, and stands.
Oh my! You see how high that nigga just jumped? Wait, his head had to be over the rim, bro. Oh my god. What's good, YouTube? It's your kid back for his D. We going with banger after banger after banger. Every day I'm dropping new bangers. I need y'all to leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Follow the gang back for HD. We about to react to LeBron James making the case. What you think? LBJ or Michael Jordan? LBJ or Larry Bird? LBJ or Kobe Bryant? LBJ or Magic Johnson? Just let me know in the comment section who your favorite player is. And don't cap. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to see if I really think LeBron's the best ever. Because he's about to try and, you know what I'm saying, convince me to thinking LeBron might be the GOAT. I don't know though. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. For LeBron James, I'm a Kobe fan. But for LeBron James, let's go for 1,000 likes. Let's go!
The lack of pads or helmets give fans the most intimate experience of a team sport that exists. And because of the different styles that basketball allows for, players develop their own distinct identities and signature styles.
Oh my god!
Flair.
Yep. That's my style of play. Ugh.
And although no player succeeds alone, the scoring volume in two-way
who you think was a better dunker, DeAndre Jordan or Blake Griffin? Let me know in the comment section right now. All my people that are hip. DeAndre Jordan or Blake Griffin right now. Quick, let me know.
The sport give individual stars a nearly unprecedented amount of control over the
Bye-bye.
of a game.
Bye-bye.
Players are constantly compared to their peers, the legends of the past, in order to answer the most hotly contested question in the sport.
What is it?
Who's the greatest to ever do it? For many, the question is redundant. They believe in only one right answer, their answer. Others might have their own personal stance, but acknowledge one or two alternatives.
Okay.
But I believe that there's much more nuance to the question of greatness and more answers to it than you might think. By my count, there are 8 players in NBA history that have a substantial claim as the GOAT. It's a subjective thing, though. I can't give you a definitive answer. All I can do is make the argument. So today, I'll be making the case for LeBron James as the greatest basketball player of all time.
I'm a LeBron fan. Stand up. Stand up. Let me know why in the comment section why you think it's LeBron James. Tell me your one reason where you go like, I gotta take LeBron #1 over anybody else. Everybody got one reason why their favorite player is the best. Let me know why you think LeBron's the best or why he should be.
Jordan is the LeBron James. LeBron James isn't built like that. There's no way. There's no way.
Hating ass.
Get out of here. What are you talking about? LeBron. You're making a video about LeBron being the GOAT. Get out of here. No. And just like that, we've started the LeBron GOAT case off right. Somebody like me makes a video like this, to which a segment of the population reacts by getting so mad that they start to pop blood vessels. And that's a really interesting reaction to me. I make videos about why players like Larry Bird and Tim Duncan.
We gotta do Tim Duncan next.
And sure, I get some, this video is garbage because MJ is the GOAT comments. But it's mostly been people having a lovely chat about the merits and nuances of those players' careers.
Facts.
I don't expect that to be the case today. But why?
Oh my god.
More than any other player gets Jordan truthers so defensive. If you are one of those...
Did LeBron just block the fuck out of AI Allen Iverson the answer to every question? AI the answer? He just... LeBron just made that shit look awkward. I don't want to say shit, but that was awkward as fuck. Y'all gotta admit, bro. That was like, that's AI, bro. He just treated AI like a high school kid. It's LeBron. Y'all really like... I don't think he's... I think it's Kobe. But you can't hate and make it like the way y'all make LeBron. Like, bro, stop it. It's LeBron, bro. You see how he moves. Stop it, bro. I don't even think, you know what I'm saying, start dissecting, bro. Come on.
Racing to the comments right
I can start dissecting a lot of things that explain why LeBron is like top 3 easy. Oh my god.
Even if you
Rozier, are you out of your mind?
Have to say, we all still love basketball. We can all still be friends.
He just dunked over somebody. I try to not talk about it, but fuck it.
St. Vincent St. Mary's High School in Akron, Ohio. He posted per game averages of 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. The Irish went undefeated, 27-0, won the state championship, and James was named the state tournament MVP.
He was 6'5"?
Just like that, the final year of anonymity for LeBron James was over.
Damn.
In the summer, between his freshman and sophomore years, James's play on the AAU circuit caught the eyes of every scout he encountered. Word began to spread far and wide about the man-child from Akron, Ohio. In his sophomore season, he saw an increase in every box score figure. His team started playing home games at the University of Akron's arena in order to seat the thousands of spectators. His team lost one game all year and won the state championship again. He became the first sophomore ever named to USA Today's All-USA First Team. He had a
so much hype
territory of phenom. Scouts were infatuated with James for a number of reasons. He had every measurable you could want out of a 16-year-old. Tall, strong, good wingspan, off-the-charts athleticism. But he also had superb instincts, a natural enthusiasm for the game, an unselfish play style, preternatural passing abilities, and strong leadership qualities. Which is why, in his junior year, Sports Illustrated put LeBron on its cover. Now, this cover didn't single-handedly trigger the outrageous expectations of LeBron James, but it certainly helped. The cover acknowledged James's unprecedented talent at such an early stage, while alluding to the expectations, hopes, and wonders that such an unbelievable talent would have to bear. Beginning his junior year, James and the Irish would play their home games almost exclusively.
Oh my God, that no look!
ESPN2 began broadcasting their matchups to the country.
Why y'all try to act like LeBron is not him? Like, why? Just give me one reason. Y'all give me a reason why you think LeBron is that dude. Give me one reason why you would think he's not. It's crazy to me.
Warner Cable started selling his games on pay-per-view for $7.95 a pop to the Akron populace. The hype was substantiated by more incredible play from James, who improved from year to year. As a junior, he was named to a second All-USA First Team and became the first junior to ever be named the Gatorade.
I'm not gonna fuck with that. Let me keep it 100. Off glass ain't it.
He won the second National Player of the Year award and was named to an unheard of third All-USA First Team.
For real?
Year remains the turning point of his celebrity. It was then that he went from highly touted young prospect to inheritor of the sport of basketball. And that's the thing. We as sports fans fetishize potential. The allure of the future is endless. If a player has potential, they can be anything. It hasn't happened yet, so it's still technically possible, no matter how outrageous the expectation may be. But then if they don't succeed, we label them as failures. Bust.
Damn.
Couldn't do it, didn't pan out.
That's
Never
true.
mind the fact that we were the ones who set the expectations to begin with. Promise is a double-edged sword, and this was promise like no other. LeBron was the first real athletic prodigy of the internet era. It was the first time that the country could whip itself up into this kind of frenzy about the next big athlete in the uber-commercialized post-Jordan NBA. These days, young prospects in every sport get enough smoke blown up their asses to host a barbecue, with top 100 recruiting lists and the videos with titles calling any prospect who hits back-to-back threes the next Steph Curry. It's too much to say that it started with LeBron, but he was undoubtedly the initial product of the hype machine we're familiar with.
That is true. Now that I think about it, all this super hype shit from high school and all that shit they be doing in middle school, I think it started from LeBron. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it started from him.
Today, he was so good at such a young age, and so
come here.
saw him and talked about him and heard about him. That
Stupid. This is crazy. Grown ass man in a little kid's body. Not even a little kid's body, in a grown ass man's body too, bro. Like, it's crazy.
He couldn't be the next Tracy McGrady or the next Vince Carter. He had to be the face of the league and go down in history as one of, if not the, greatest basketball players of all time. In the Sports Illustrated article, the one that called him the chosen one, a label that he embraced by having it tattooed on his back, writer Grant Wall recognized the absurdity of asking if a 17-year-old who still couldn't buy cigarettes was really the heir to the next generation of basketball.
You feel me? You made me lose my hat. Talking about that's crazy.
Was it ever?
That little pull-up would, that shit would shake out your boots, bro.
NBA draft, LeBron James was the first overall selection by his hometown Cleveland Cavaliers. He was selected ahead of college standout Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, who had just led Marquette to the Final Four and was named an All-American, college basketball's Player of the Year, T.J. Ford, and Carmelo Anthony, who had just led Syracuse to an NCAA championship. LeBron,
I did not know that.
Ahead of all of them, with the weight of a franchise, a city.
Nah, I didn't know that, but I didn't realize that. I didn't realize they picked him over all them people with all them achievements.
Basketball players since Lou Alcindor, LeBron
probably an Ohio team probably helped.
What if the $100 million shoe deals and the celebrity and the fame had been too much too soon? And honestly, how wasn't it? How did LeBron not mess it all up? I don't know. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the incredible thing.
Hey, who's that? I don't remember who just made that little dunk. Let me know in the comment section.
He spurred and advocated social change, especially in the realm of civil rights, from Trayvon Martin's shooting to the Black Lives Matter movement. He has been an indispensable source of goodwill and good fortune for his community. He's been the most important focal point in the era of player empowerment.
Stupid. Give me that.
Becoming a complete nut.
LeBron, nigga.
An incredible example and has been one of the best role models that any child or parent could ever ask for.
Woo.
He's still playing, which means that all of these accolades are subject to change.
Stop.
And likely will. But the only assumptions I'll be making are finished within at least the top 5 of MVP voting this year and made first team All-NBA. Which
step back. Look at it. Swish. Oh my God. Buzzer beater.
Total All-NBA teams. Both is unbelievable.
Stop playing with LeBron. He is him.
He's won 4 MVPs in 5 years, a feat only matched by Bill Russell, and finished in the top 5 of MVP voting.
4 MVPs in 5 years? What?
Seasons. He's been selected to 16 All-Star games, 6 All-Defensive teams, and stands.
Oh my! You see how high that nigga just jumped? Wait, his head had to be over the rim, bro. Oh my God. Looney, get off me, little kid. Look, he got Jefferson looking good. That's all you gotta know, bro.
Points scored to career assists. He has achieved such a universal and unique statistical position for a number of reasons. Namely among them, LeBron James is the best basketball player of all time. When James Naismith nailed a peach basket,
come here. Give me that. Stupid. Sit your ass down.
The game as it
little kid. Oh, stop it. What you reading for? Oh! LeBron James.
Like LeBron. The guy is 6 foot 8, 260. Built like Karl Malone, passes like Larry Bird, jumps like Michael, and surveys the court like Magic Johnson. He's not the strongest or the fastest, but he's faster than the strongest and stronger than the fastest. He has a cocktail of cerebral perception and hand-eye coordination that has made him one of the premier passers in league history.
Oh my God, y'all just see that combo? Oh my God. Now LeBron's different, bro.
7-foot wingspan, a lightning quick first step, supernatural anticipation, and an IQ on both ends of the court that comes from the brain of basketball's Da Vinci. It would be enough if LeBron had just built a name and career for himself thanks to his prodigious natural talents. But he worked diligently, year in and year out.
He's about to get blocked, huh? No way he blocks him. Oh my God, he ripped him.
His Herculean frame to lock down opponents. And so, he became a lethal defender and was twice the runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year. Opponents would exploit James's lack of post-game by assigning him smaller, quicker defenders. He spent the summer with Hakeem Olajuwon and became a back-down bully. To better space the floor and accommodate the modern style of basketball, he needed to improve his streaky jump shot. He became a master of efficiency, and at his best, was a 40% three-point shooter. There is no
way.
LeBron James is not.
Bro, his whole footing is all fucked up. That shit was wet too. Oh my, Paul Pierce. Hey, Paul Pierce got to be literally LeBron James' #1 bitch. Let's just keep it 100. Let's just keep it 100.
Adding to it, and he's been adding to it for an insanely long.
Hey.
He's been probably the best basketball player in the world since 2000.
Hey, give me that.
And if your life came down to
stupid,
he's
don't
still
jump.
One of the first calls you'd make.
Who's dude? Who's that point guard he just made a shot on? Bro, why do I keep forgetting names when I'm making videos? Dude is plays for the Milwaukee Bucks. Point guard for the Bucks. I know who I'm talking about.
He can do anything, does everything, and he's never had a really significant injury. It wasn't until 2018 that he missed a substantial amount of time because of a groin injury. And aside from some issues with cramps and some occasional back trouble, LeBron has never been a liability in that department. He has the 4th highest scoring average in NBA history, and with the way basketball is played today, he can defend point guards and centers alike. Add all of that to a tireless work ethic, an unselfish play style, and a penchant for big moments, and you get the queen of the chessboard. When it comes to playing basketball,
water. Glass, oh my, I remember that shot, literally.
Sound of Skip Bayless's acolytes losing their shit in my comment section. Best player ever. Big moments? No way. LeBron's terrible in the crunch.
Hey!
He hates taking the last shot. He doesn't have the killer instinct. He doesn't have
Skip Bayless is a hater,
crunch time.
but I think he likes to start up shit.
This got started,
oh my
or
God.
how it's been able to persist. But that sentiment is just factually untrue. There is an overwhelming amount of evidence to support LeBron's clutch ability and killer instinct. There's statistics that show that James is clutch. Evidence, analytics, stuff made by people who know how to do math and use calculators and stuff. And if you don't believe them because they're nerds and because basketball
no way. Oh, I remember that. I remember that fucking buzzer beater.
Dude's results.
I couldn't believe it. I was in college or some shit. That... Bang! Same shit. I think he hit this shot like twice. Same spot, same move, everything. I think so. Let me know if I'm tripping on that in the comment section. He hit the exact same shit twice. Wait, he has hella buzzer beaters. And Skip Bayless be hating, talking about... Come on now.
He's hit clutch shots in the playoffs.
I remember that. That's from Dwight Howard, I think. On Paul George, come here, sit down. Sit down. Oh. Boy, they got a whole highlight reel of this nigga just... Damn, that's tough. Step back. Woo. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.
That he can't win games.
Oh my God, that's the craziest shot. That's got to be a top 5 shot ever in NBA history.
A lot of time playing in the biggest games too, in an absolutely loaded league.
Oh my God.
In the playoffs, he has faced Gilbert Arenas, Chauncey Billups, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Dirk Nowitzki, Paul Millsap, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green.
Oh my God, the list don't stop. Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Paul George,
Damian Lillard,
Oladipo, Damian Lillard.
And the players he's faced haven't just been eye-popping. He's lined up against some of the vaunted
He's
teams.
different. They nice. All these people he just listed are nice, but LeBron is a different tier, different caliber, different type of nigga, top of the mook. Stop playing. I'm not a LeBron fan. I'm a Kobe guy, but LeBron is him. Just stop. You can keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he played the Spurs,
keep it real. He doesn't have to be a favorite.
Jordan franchise in basketball 3 times in the finals.
Tim Duncan has to be the lamest, nicest NBA player ever, bro. It's just hilarious.
Always seem to be overachievers. In his first 7 seasons in Cleveland, his best teammate by a mile was Mo Williams. Yeah, one-time All-Star, Mo Williams. The Cavs front office can't be faulted for not trying to get LeBron help. But they certainly deserve some criticism for failing to actually get him help. Anderson Varejao, Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Larry Hughes,
Who the fuck are these niggas, bro? Bums after bums after bums. And Shaq was a bum at that time too. To keep it 100. It's the end of his career.
They were supposed to fill could compete and win a championship against the Spurs or the
Hey!
The Cavs' entire philosophy
Perkins weak ass
was, he's so damn good, we'll just bank on him putting up ungodly numbers and carrying us to a win every single night. Which he usually somehow did. And when he left, look at how the Cavs floundered. From a league-high 61 wins to 19, the second worst record in the league. Nothing exemplified the plight of LeBron more than Game 5 of the 2007 Eastern Conference Finals. With the series tied at 2 games apiece, LeBron...
Then they have Chauncey Billups as point guard on this team?
Against the former champion Detroit Pistons.
And Prince or some shit? Or am I tripping?
With around 3 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter and the Cavs down 7, LeBron got fouled on a drive. And so began one of the most impressive stretches of basketball ever played in any series by any player. To say that James, at age 22, proceeded to take over the game feels like an undersell. He scored 29 of the Cavs' final 30 points, including 25 in a row. He was transcendent, finishing with 48 points after 2 overtimes and the game-winning layup. It was a performance for the ages, but it was also almost entirely necessary.
This
when the Cavs
nigga's
played the Spurs in the finals that year, they lost because a 22-year-old LeBron couldn't beat the Pop, Parker, Manu, Duncan Spurs by himself. Shame on him. So is there any surprise that he wanted to go to a real team like Miami, where he didn't have to do everything? And make no mistake, it's not like he didn't still have his Atlas moment.
Oh my God. That bucket was so tough.
The Heat are down 3-2, coming off of the decision in the 2011 finals. LeBron and the Heat were under as big of a magnifying glass as you can get. In Boston, the Celtics had the chance to send the LeBron, Wade, Bosh Heat out by the historical wayside as a catastrophic failure. But then LeBron put on this face and picked the Celtics apart. He had 30 points in the first half. In classic LeBron fashion, he was everywhere, doing everything.
This nigga had 30 at the half? Let's keep it rolling, bro.
Sucked the oxygen out of the arena.
And
never gave it back. Coming through with an all-time performance. Maybe the most important game of his career.
Oh my God.
2013 finals, games 6 and 7. Leading
he just blocked the fuck out of Duncan.
Game 6, hitting a
no headband?
20 seconds left to set up Ray Allen's legendary shot.
Break. Oh no, he hit that. He hit the shot before that, and then he break the next one.
37, 12, and 4, plus the series icing jumper in Game 7.
Got the headband back. Hey, oh! Wait, what? I think the next shot's the one he misses, and then Allen gets the whatever.
The games.
Or whatever happened, I don't remember. Or he just banked on this nigga. Oh my God.
We'll talk about it.
That's embarrassing.
But the overall theme is undeniable.
Ain't that Terry or something?
In the playoffs and thrived under the
what's his first name?
Despite the unique brand of
Jason Terry,
doubt and criticism that is his.
He just busts his ass
because of three things. The sources of so much of that doubt in 2010 Eastern Conference semifinals, the decision, and the 2011 finals. All three events happened within the span of about 400 days. It started with the second round of the 2010 playoffs, Boston versus Cleveland. Despite having the best record in the league,
man, all they got is Perkins and highlights, bro.
KG, Ray Allen, Celtics. LeBron's numbers look okay, but if you remember watching at the time, or you go back now and watch, you can tell that LeBron's just not there. He's checked out. No aggression, no urgency, stretches of total detachment. He was a no-show. And no one still knows definitively why, but salacious rumors persist that you can look up for yourself. Whatever the reason, the loss amped the noise around LeBron up to new levels. He can't do it. He doesn't have it. The basketball world prepared itself for one of the most consequential free agent decisions.
This nigga LeBron the same height as Perkins?
Was the decision. A 1 hour nationally televised special. LeBron was going to announce his decision on live TV. How could this go wrong?
Look at this rich ass nigga.
Everybody wants to know. LeBron, what's your decision?
In this fall, man, it's very tough. In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
The best basketball player in the world dumped his hometown team, the most tortured sports city in America, live on television to join a super team with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. He had quit on Cleveland in the playoffs and followed it up with the mother of all backstabs. The decision remains perhaps the single meanest thing an athlete has ever done to their franchise. It was mindless, shallow, insulting, and egotistical in a profound way. LeBron quickly went from one of the most popular and celebrated athletes in the country to its most hated. Cavs owner Dan Gilbert published an infamous letter tearing James apart. Fans burned his jersey in the streets. Conversations about how LeBron was wired and whether he could be the guy flooded the airwaves. But the funny thing was, I don't think anyone really faulted him for wanting out of Cleveland. It was clear that he didn't get the help that a superstar needs in order to capitalize on their talents. The criticism was first and foremost with the execution, doing it in a self-aggrandizing live TV special. The criticism quickly turned into nonsensical, inane cliches and false narratives. The same LeBron that was getting praised for his ability to cultivate and success on abhorrent teams was now being criticized for making his teammates fear him, whatever that means. Was the decision the dumbest thing LeBron could have done? Yes.
Bro, this is my favorite basketball team ever. Like entertainment-wise, the Miami Heat were Bosh, Wade, and LeBron. Most entertaining basketball team ever. Please don't debate this, bro. Please. Has to be. Let me know what you think. What's your most entertaining team ever?
Yes.
Think about it, bruh.
Was most of this criticism of his mental makeup and desire to win baseless and spiteful? Also, yes. But it probably didn't feel that way for a lot of NBA fans at the time. They hated him. He had quit on and betrayed his team. So when the Heat lost the 2011 finals, the hate boners raged in full force. And the Heat didn't just lose because the Mavs were better. They lost because LeBron choked. His scoring average plummeted to 17 points a game, down from 26 during the regular season. And of those 17 points a game, only 3 came during the fourth quarter, which is especially damning considering how tight the series was. James turned himself into public enemy number 1, promised a jewelry box's worth of rings, and when the world was watching, completely flopped. There are no excuses. I can't tell you actually LeBron played really well, or that his team let him down. He sucked. He let them down, and they lost. It's a fact. Should it define him forever? No, because if we take a trip into yesteryear, we can look at a young point guard on the Los Angeles Lakers in the 1984 by the name of Irvin Magic Johnson.
Oh my God, the combos are crazy.
Championship meeting between Larry Bird and Magic since the record-breaking collegiate showdown.
That's white Jesus right there, bro. Stop playing with Larry Bird. Y'all know not to play with him.
Thanks to their mastery and rivalry. What did Magic do? He choked. Pretty hard. In Game 2, he dribbled out the final 11 seconds in regulation of a tied game without putting up a shot. The Lakers lost.
What the fuck was that?
Magic had his pass picked off with 4 seconds left in regulation of a tied game.
Oh,
then
he
in
shook.
overtime, missed both free throws with 35 seconds left, with the score tied again. The Lakers lost. In Game 7, Magic turned the ball over twice in the final 90 seconds of a tightly contested game. The Lakers lost.
Damn.
Basketball writers
That does not look good. I did not know that happened to Magic Johnson. We gotta go react to
to
that.
come through in the big
ASAP.
despite previous evidence to the contrary. And that's not how we remember Magic Johnson. We remember him as a player who came through in big games, had big performances, and who you wanted to have the ball when the game got close. Could it be because he led the Lakers to 3 championships after his 84 meltdown? So why is it that some people's opinions on LeBron James haven't changed in the last years? How were 3 championships and 7 more consecutive finals not some sort of redemption? Because of this right here, the Magic Bullet, 3-6 in finals series. Not that he's won 3 championships, or that he's made 9 finals, or that he spent almost the entire decade of the 2010s playing June basketball. It's that he's made it 9 times and lost 6 times. Would it be better if he were 3-0 or 3-3? It is not a meaningful or insightful conversation in any capacity to boil down a player's entire career, his contributions, strengths, weaknesses, and subtleties, to just his record in the NBA Finals. How is it that making it to the finals and losing is worse than not making it at all? If you take the time to actually
Niggas busting ass.
those series and what he actually did in them, I have no idea how you could misconstrue his finals performances as a hindrance to his case.
Facts.
We talked about 07, 11, 12, and 13. Of those 4, the first was a loss to a team with an actual roster and head coach. The second was a loss that can be pinned entirely on James. And the last 2 were victories. In 2014, the Spurs played absolutely divine basketball. You cannot play the game better. LeBron and Chris Bosh were the only players on the roster who showed up. Nobody else, either because of age or mileage, could handle the physical toll of a 4th straight finals. LeBron led the Heat in every stat but blocks. He averaged 28, 7, and 4 while shooting 57, 51, and 9 splits. As Mike Tyson said to Sports Illustrated, the Spurs won because they deserved to, not because of what LeBron didn't do. You're out of your mind if you think that the 2015 finals is a black mark on LeBron's legacy. The Cavs lost Kevin Love in the first round and Kyrie Irving in Game 1 of the finals against the Warriors. But LeBron
That
was
should
so
hurt me. Oh my
supremely
God.
impressive that Cleveland actually had a prayer of winning the series, which garnered him finals MVP votes despite being on the losing team. His averages were unreal, and Andre Iguodala won the award specifically because he kept LeBron from doing more damage. In 2017, after a super weird regular season, the Cavs flipped the switch and cruised to the finals against the new-look Warriors with Kevin Durant. LeBron became the first player to average a triple-double in the finals, but the Cavs lost in 5, keeping the
Sit your
Warriors
ass down, McGee.
through the
What's wrong with him?
In 2018, without Kyrie, LeBron had a run that was eerily similar to his 2007 streak. Game winners, crazy numbers, Game 7s, the whole thing. The culmination of the run happened in Game 1 of the finals, when LeBron scored an earth-shattering 51 points giving the Cavs
busting KD's ass. What y'all gotta say now?
And then this happened.
Oh, Gerald Smith. Oh my God, bro. Y'all know y'all can't forget that shit, bro.
For the past
niggas on drugs. Has to be.
In a row, every team that LeBron James has played on has been in contention to win the championship, regardless of the roster around him. We're not going to play the what-if game, but he's proven that he doesn't need the leading scorer as a teammate or the Zen master as a coach. He also doesn't need time off between finals. It took him 8 straight finals before he finally wore down. Give him any coach, give him any teammates, and by the sheer brilliance of his play,
that is crazy, bro.
Championship contender. And I don't have to make the argument that 3 rings is more than 5 or 6 or 11, because that's not how we evaluate these players. We don't just look at ring totals. Otherwise, Robert Horry would be on Mount Rushmore. Yes, it's all about winning, but it's really not.
That pass is crazy.
Things like play style, competition, success.
Oh my God.
And the like into a more cohesive and complete picture. Just asking, did they win, when trying to argue for the greatest basketball player of all time is the wrong question. Because, you know, it's a team sport. The better question to ask is which player gave their team the best chance to win? Who meant the most to their teams? And the answer to that question is LeBron James. Is there any better example of this than the 2016 finals? What other player in that situation would have been able to do what LeBron did?
Facts.
He didn't try to will his team to victory by just jacking up shots. He picked his spots perfectly, got his teammates involved, and inspired a belief that they could win despite the odds. The series is the perfect testament to the
this
value
nigga
of LeBron
is
James.
different.
We're facing the 73
like a fucking robot, bro.
Best record in NBA history. Single-digit losses in an 82-game season. Cap it off with a title, and they instantly have a claim as the best basketball team ever.
Right.
And after the first 4 games of the series, they have a 3-1 lead. No team in that position had ever lost. That lead in that series has proven throughout history to be insurmountable. Game 5 in Oakland. Kyrie shoots 70% from the floor to rack up 40.
70%. Before we keep moving, let's all understand Kyrie Irving's the best point guard, in my opinion, ever. Stop playing with that kid, bro. Most skilled, no cap.
41 of his own, plus 16 rebounds and 7 assists. Tristan Thompson is the only other Cavalier in double digits. Game 6 in Cleveland. LeBron spearheads a blowout with another 41-point performance, with 8 rebounds and 11 assists to go along with it. The momentum of the series has palpably shifted. Game 7 had legacy bursting at its seams. Something historic was going to happen, no matter how the game ended. Either the Warriors were about to cap off the most successful basketball season ever, or the Cavs were going to do the unthinkable. A 3-1 comeback, their first franchise title in 2 years, all made possible by LeBron James. A Cleveland win in Game 7 represented the single most significant
Kyrie fucking Irving, bruh.
Ever achieved. The most anticipated high school basketball player in a lifetime, who became the chosen one 45 minutes away from the team that would draft him.
Number 23, from when I was a youngin', all the way to the, come on, bro. All the way to the league. 20 years in the league, still number 23.
To try to make things right, and was now 1 game away from fulfilling.
Y'all think he better than Jordan? Just keep it 100, bro. Better than Larry Bird? Keep it 100. Better than Kobe? Keep it 100. Better than Magic Johnson? Keep it 100. That's all I want.
He isn't Michael Jordan. Don't expect him to be. He's not Magic Johnson either. He's not Larry Bird or Bill Russell or Wilt Chamberlain.
They not him.
He's LeBron James, the most valuable basketball player ever. The most complete basketball player who's ever lived.
Facts. Facts.
The greatest basketball player of all time.
Whoa! Hey, we gonna end it at that. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Is he tripping or not, bruh? Like, no cap. I love y'all. Let's go!